Everybody, this is Rich Hopkins. It looks like I'm live this time after one itty bitty glitch. You are at the Win Anyway Life live broadcast, live Facebook broadcast. First time I think I've tried to do this on this particular page. As you can tell, I am downstairs in my office. I'm going to see if I can look in the camera so I'm not looking at myself. Yes, my office authentically is downstairs in the utility room because I have 6 kids and I just don't have enough room to have my own office. So I get to be down here. I'm going to get a little bit better lighting going on as life happens. Keep going. Let's see. They're telling my followers about this video. So hopefully you're on board. I don't know if anybody of you are watching yet, but today I'm starting something new, the 99-day Win Anyway challenge. Now, I've been the Win Anyway guy. I've preached Win Anyway for, about 5 years now. And it's been a recurring theme in some of my speeches, a recurring theme in some of the things I'm writing and blogging. I've got a Win Anyway blog, which is richanyway.blogspot.com. You can go there, and it's going to get a little bit more active. I've been a little bit anti-challenges. I went through a phase where I had a lot of challenges, and I didn't like them because I didn't follow through on them very well, and I didn't like being accountable. That time is over. I mean, there are a lot of things that are just over as of this moment. I am over myself. I am over the fact that I have bad lighting. I'm over the fact that I'm wearing a Batman shirt. I'm over the fact that I'm just not exactly as perfect as I want to be. And I'm over it because I think that pretty much all of you probably think the same thing. That you're not as perfect as you want to be. That you are not as good as you want to be, that you are not achieving everything you want to achieve. And it's kind of ridiculous for me to sit around and preach about the Win Anyway life without more actively living a Win Anyway life and encouraging you to live a Win Anyway life. Now, right now, it looks like nobody's watching, and that's okay, because I'm going to win anyway. I'm going to record this thing, I'm going to share it, and hopefully a lot of you are going to see it after the fact. Maybe you don't know me. Well, you probably do know me, or you wouldn't be tuned in. Okay, so you know me. I'll win anyway there. That's great. What is Win Anyway? You may not truly understand Win Anyway. It can seem like a bit of a floofy, fluffy kind of a statement, but it's really a process in life. It's an attitude to take towards life, and it involves 4 steps, because, everything has to have 4 steps, unless it has 3 or 5. Well, 4 steps is what we're going to go with. I believe that you need to really, obviously, assess your life. That's pretty normal. Everyone's going to tell you, find out where you're at. What are you doing? What are you succeeding at? What are you failing at? Where are you right at this moment? Identification of that is the most important thing, because you can't really give yourself any evaluation unless you know exactly where you are. Part number 2 is a little bit more unique, and that is celebrate. Celebrate where you're at. Win anyway. Celebrate the failure. Celebrate the victory. Celebrate the almost victory, the partial victory. Celebrate second place. Celebrate third place. Celebrate last place. Celebrate the fact that you at least tried to take a place. There are so many things that we do in life that we can't finish on top of. We can't be the champion. We can't be number 1, but it doesn't mean that we haven't had a victory getting there. And that's what winning anyway is really all about, is identifying those victories in our life so that we can build on those victories. And how can we build on those victories if we don't identify them and then celebrate them? Step number 3, reorient yourself. Figure out, am I still wanting to go after these same goals, whether I've achieved them or come just short of them? Do I want to keep going after them, or do I want to try some new goals? Regardless, how are you going to go? If you're going to go after the same goals, are you going to go after them the same way? Do you have some other tactics, other strategies you're going to use? And if you're going to switch goals, that's okay. Don't look at the last goal as a failure or as a loss, but as a stepping stone, a victory on the way to your next goal, your next victory. Which takes us to step 4, which if any of you have any motivational background at all, you know it's going to be action. No, I don't want you to just perceive it, to imagine it, and hope it comes to you. I want you to actually take some action towards it. And go for it. Use the strategies you've created in your Re-Orient step and go after it. And basically, after that, it's rinse and repeat. It's a continual process of seeing where you are, celebrating those victories, deciding where you're going to go, and then continuing to go there time after time after time. And that's really all we can expect from ourselves. I mean, we're only human. You know, we get these messages from the world that we should be so much more, that we are losers if we are not champions. That if we have not achieved the ultimate goal, that we are somehow less than those who have, or less than who we desire. But you know, why do we listen to the world? Why do we let them tell us who we should be? Why do we let the world define our victories for us? It's insane. I mean, life is not sports. You know, we think of that. We think of competition all the time. Am I better than this person? Is this person better than me? Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, we can't all be the best. We can't all be number one, but they can't always be number one either. And we can be number one with us. Life is not a zero-sum game. Yeah, only one team can win the Super Bowl this year. Only one team can win the NCAA tournament. But guess what? You're the only one who can win your life. You're the only one who can define what is a victory or a loss for you. You have to make that decision. I see a lot of people going on and off, like one or two people. So I'm glad you're following. I'm glad you're watching. I hope it's coming across okay. You know, technological problems abound. And I'm going to find out when I watch this again how this went. And we may have to do some different technology things the next time we try this. So the 99-day challenge. Let's get into that. There are 99 days left in the year. I'm sure you've seen that from some other people. 2017 is coming up. 2016 is running away, but you know, we still have 3 months, over 3 months, 99 days, and a lot can happen in 99 days if we take action every day. If we actually set some goals and go after it. And I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what you want to achieve. You know, for most people, it's some sort of weight loss. I want to make a certain amount of money. I want to change jobs. I want better relationships. I don't know. Maybe your goal is just to watch every single football game between now and the end of the year and to enjoy rooting your team on. Whatever your goal is, that's fine. Set a goal. Decide how you're going to go after it. What have you done so far to get to it? Celebrate those victories on your way to doing those goals. But this Win Anyway Life Live Facebook challenge, actually it's going to be everywhere. I'm going to tell you what I want to do. I want to do a lot of things. I'm going to be looking at the computer here because I wrote down a bunch of things that I'm going to commit to right here in front of the one person watching. So I want to get my website built. Yeah, I've got richhopkins.com. It's old. You know, I built it in like 1998, or no, 2008. 2008 with Windows 95. I need to switch to a WordPress site. It's got to get done. Has to happen. I need to get my podcast back up. In fact, my podcast is going to go back up. I'm going to reboot the Win Anyway podcast Monday, day after tomorrow. It's going to be up. You're going to be able to hear it, and it's going to be off and on intermittent podcasting, which is going to have a lot of different things from my own ideas and thoughts to maybe some interviews with other people. Check it out. I will definitely promote it. Blogs. I have my Speak and Deliver again. Am I dead? Okay, I'm back. Was talking about my blog, Speak and Deliver blog, Win Anyway blog. Got to get back to those. I haven't been putting enough out there. You know, I've noticed a bit of a downturn in the number of clients I'm getting, and it's really directly related to the downturn in content I am providing. So if you're not getting enough of what you want, it's probably because you are not putting out enough and giving out enough to others. David Clark, I see you on there. Thank you for being on board. I've got a newsletter. You can sign up for my newsletter at richhopkins.com. I have hardly used it in 6 years. I tried to boot it up again in April, got one out, got to get that out more often, at least weekly. Weight loss. If you go to richanyway.blogspot.com, my last blog was about weight loss and about the fact that I actually got down to 200 pounds 2 days ago. I'm a little bit up right now, but it took a little bit of a break yesterday, but I'm still doing just fine. End of 99 days, I want to get down to 175 pounds, which is another 25 pounds, perfectly reasonable by the end of the year. I want to do daily videos, these daily videos in particular, the challenge videos once a day. I want to do some speak and deliver videos and some other things as well. And I want to get out and I want to speak more. You know, I've got some speaking opportunities coming up. I'm going to some different groups here around town. I'm going down to Texas and I'm keynoting a district Toastmasters conference. You know, if you're a Toastmaster and you want me to come out and be a keynoter at your conference, I'd love to talk to you about leading anyway. It's a win anyway for leaders, a win anyway for speakers. I talk about championship evaluations for championship evaluators. And also how to write your keynote speech and take your Toastmaster skills outside into the real world. Have me come out to your conference or your Toastmasters Leadership Institute, the leadership training. I would love to meet you and your district. So that's me. That's what I want to do, among other things. What are you going to do? What challenge do you want to meet in the next 99 days? I want you to be here on this page. Invite your friends to this page. Check out these videos. Write what you want to do. Put a post up as to what you actually want to accomplish and do some follow-up. Let me know how you're doing. And, you know, I can't expect you to follow up unless I follow up every day. So I am going to follow up every single day by video, come heck or high water. By the end of 2016, Win Anyway, this platform is going to go from just an idea I've had that I put out there, that I do hashtag Win Anyway, and it's going to be something bigger. I'm going to be out giving keynotes. I'm going to have my website. I'm going to have this business, and it's going to be more than what it is now. That is how I am going to win anyway. I don't know how much more it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be more than it is now, and it's definitely going to be more tomorrow than it is right now. And in fact, just by getting on this video, it's more now than it was 15 minutes ago. Where are you going to be at the end of the year? Where are you going to be at the end of this video? Are you going to have made a decision? Are you going to sit down and write a list of some of the things you want to do and some strategies? Well, most important, what I'd like you to do is celebrate. Celebrate that you are where you are at. Celebrate what victories you have achieved so you can add on to the great feelings of what you have done, so you can combine those great feelings, combine those victories, so that you can go on and build more. So you can go on and win anyway. We'll see you tomorrow on day 98 of, day 2 with 98 days left of the 99-day challenge.